Hey Sharks, I'm Danielle Link.
And I'm Angelina Scalona.
On today's show, we'll see a recap of an event capturing the beauty of disabled women.
We'll also see a fantastic movie review along with the new music video.
All this and more on Wsrk
Shark News.
The Bold Beauty Project is a new exhibit that recently opened up in Wynwood.
Wsrk was able to capture a recap of the opening night, where the project showcased the beauty of women with disabilities.
Let's take a look.
I am so excited to welcome all of you to the Bold Beauty Project opening reception.
The Bold Beauty Project and its message of empowerment, of empowering women with disabilities and the beauty behind the disability, it's probably the most empowering thing that can happen. And we're here to make a difference and not to let your disability or that label define who you are.
Incredible women. I'm really inspired by them. For me, wow. I wish that this could become something that progress all over the U.S. I think our young girls, they need to see this.
To photograph disabled women and to make them feel beautiful, included, empowered, and give them self-esteem, I think is very important. I've probably had 50 exhibits in the last 10 years of my own work, and none of them have been like this, with this many people. So I'm really thrilled by the turnout, and I think it's a good sign.
I feel good about myself, and I feel good within myself. Like I say, I can't see what this picture look like. I can't see it because I'm blind. But I feel so good. And all these people's coming by and encouraging me and telling me how I look. And oh my God, this Bold and Beauty thing, it's amazing.
So every year, someone comes to our school to feel the waters and be principal for a day.
This year, it was the famous DJ Laz who came to our campus.
Let's watch how the radio host led our school with Shark pride.
DJ Laz, the new Hits 97.3 radio personality in Miami for a very long time, and now I am principal for the day. I didn't get to actually enjoy my high school years the way you guys do because I had 17 surgeries. So my high school days, I was laying in a bed with pins through my knees. So I had a tutor come to my house. So a lot of the stuff that you guys get to enjoy, like homecoming and prom and grad night, all that stuff, yeah. For anybody here that is thinking they can't do something, the word can't doesn't exist. It has been my pleasure to be principal for the day over here at Alonzo Tracy Morning Senior High School. You guys have no idea. Thank you very much for the love. Thank you very much for the conversation, for the interviews, for the media crew, for everybody. I appreciate it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for y'all to get to work because I got to go to my job. DJ Laz.
All right, guys, come on. We got a show to start. 40 seconds. Intern, mic me up. Let's go. Clip it on. Let's go. Let's go. Where's my script? I wanted it 5 minutes ago. Give it to me. Come on. Well, where's my flip cereal? Huh? I want it on my desk. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Let's go. Let's go. We got a show. Now that's better.
Available in 2 flavors, chocolate and dulce de leche. Visit flipsusa.com to see where Flips is available near you. Flips, the best is inside.
Hey, you. Me? Yeah, you. I have something to tell you.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
What is it? Well, why didn't you just say so? I think you should join the Sharks Television and Entertainment Club, where many students just like you can make all kinds of videos. Not to mention, we've also won several awards and plan to keep them coming. And the best part is, we sell bagels.
Whoa, bagels?
Yeah, bagels. So what do you say?
Yeah.
Sharks TV and Entertainment for a televised tomorrow.
I've always been such a big fan of the Harry Potter franchise. I've been dying to see the prequel that was just released.
Well, lucky for you, here's a review on the new Harry Potter spin-off, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Hey everyone, I'm Ethan Toth from Wsrk's movie review segment, Spoiled Broccoli, and this is the review for the 2016 fantasy adventure film, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I want to be a wizard.
Based off the book of the same name, written by J.K. Rowling, the film is directed by David Yates and stars Eddie Redmayne, Catherine Watterson, Dan Fogler, Alison Sudol, Ezra Miller, Colin Farrell, and Zoe Kravitz. The film follows Newt Scamander, played by Redmayne, a young wizard who arrives in 1926 New York with a briefcase full of magical beasts. After a few escape because of a non-wizard or no-mage, played by Fogler, Newt uncovers a darker plot within the magical world, and it's up to him and some friends to save the city. Let's drop out of Hogwarts and check into Ilvermorny, and dive right into this review. This is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. First off, I have to say that I am generally a new fan of the Wizarding World series. Having only watched the Harry Potter films this last summer, I quickly became a fan of the series, so I couldn't have been more excited for this film, and I can say that I think it delivered for me on all fronts personally. I was very excited to discover the more of the mythos and lore the series had to offer, and I was very happy to receive that in this film. With the series moved to America, there's an entirely new set of things to explore, questions to answer. Things like, what are house elves like? Or, how does the Magical Congress work compared to the UK's Ministry of Magic? My point being that the film does a great job exploring these differences and showing off a whole new side to the world we already know and love. Aside from the world, I must say I was very surprised by how much I liked these characters. I thoroughly enjoyed Eddie Redmayne as Newt, I had a riot with Dan Fogler and his character of Jacob Kowalski, and I was very surprised with the direction of Ezra Miller's character of Credence and Colin Farrell's Percival Graves. Aside from that, I was intrigued by the split the film took. What I mean by that is the director David Yates managed to capture the fun and whimsical atmosphere of the first few Harry Potter films, but still applies his signature look to the series after he took over directing the last 4 films. Also, the visuals must be my favorite part of the film. There is the incredible set design of 1926 New York with a costume design to go along with it. There are amazing designs for everything magical. That includes the creatures, the spells, the architecture. What can I say, I'm a sucker for good design. For a final point, I think the film was a tad too cluttered, which left me, in turn, somewhat confused. With a 5-film plan already laid out, you can clearly see that there are plots that will be elaborated on in future films. Although the problem is that we want them addressed now. Yes, I had my questions answered, but only after rooting through Reddit threads and blog posts explaining them. Not too terrible of a con, but I would have preferred a more neat and tightly put together package. All in all, this film is a magical roller coaster ride through an amazingly designed 1926 New York, where you'll find great characters, amazing mythology, great direction, and a few plot threads. And yes, Fantastic Beasts. This film gets a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun at the movies, and I'll see you next time. Back to you.
So Wsrk is releasing a very special video for our viewers today.
Our Sharks have produced an original music video featuring one of our favorite television production mentors.
Let's check it out.
Fernie. I get to school really early. In MSH with the Fernie. Hitting this beat really dirty. Baking some vids in the studio. 60D cannon. 60D shooting the salmon. Fernie's gone out like he's blamming. 100 bottles for just slamming. 60D cannon. 60D salmon. Videos. Danny. Chocolate bar, candy. Manny's the Mr. Miami. Chopping up footage real fancy. Known icon up in his party. Hope your students understand me. I get to school really early. In MSH with the Fernie. Hitting this beat really dirty. Baking some bits in the studio. 60D cannon. 60D shooting the salmon. Fernie's gone out like he's blamming. 100 bottles for just slamming. 60D cannon. 60D salmon. Videos, Danny, chocolate bars, candy. Manny's the Mr. Miami, chopping up footage real fancy. Known icon up in his party. Hope your students understand it. Bernie. Makes a bitch with the Fernie. Criminal clips up in the Adobe. Hitting this beat really dirty. I hit it with Devin, the press of the camera. I listen to a lot of it. They be asking around school who this teacher is. He be making up bids and he winning it. He got plenty of trophies from auto wins. Now that he's back at CCD. Cannon, CCD shooting the salmon. Cut the film, he can edit the videos. He come and cut up the pen. I film and I shoot it up with the camera. I edit and post it up in Florida. The Fernie, we shoot it bigger than a building. To go Oscar Emmys, I be making a kill and a coach and a rabbi. He got mods of crackers on a standby. Got SD cards for the garbage. Say make it a lot in the coffee. Know the cameras zoom in and they give us face. The CCD they crop off and they hit the slate. Color fest the lead and make me some steak. Like I'm up in the trash, do it in. We'll take you into a taker breaks. Do it. Fernie. I get to school really early. In MSH with the Fernie. Hitting this beat really dirty. Bacon some bitch in the studio. 60D, cannon. 60D shooting the salmon. Fernie's gone out like he's blamming. 100 bottles for just slamming. 60D, cannon. 60D, salmon. Videos, Danny. Chocolate bars, cannon. Manny's the Mr. Miami. Chopping up footage real fancy. Known icon up in his party. Hope your students understand it. Fernie.
Well, that's it for this week's Sharks. Until next time, I'm Angelina Scalona
and Danielle Link for Wsrk
Shark News.